chosen one. You are not here by coincidence. Heaven has synchronized this exact moment so that your spirit could hear what your mind was never meant to miss. You were divinely guided to this message, not by the algorithm, but by assignment. The same hand that positioned the stars has positioned you here now on the threshold of a supernatural shift. A celestial signal has been released, a messenger named 3 Atlas, carrying the vibration of divine wealth restoration and awakening. This is not science. This is prophecy in motion. What is approaching in the heavens is mirroring what is already awakening in you. You felt it, the subtle stirring, the holy restlessness, the sense that something massive is about to break open. Anointed. One heaven is whispering, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth." Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. This is your confirmation. The divine economy is shifting in your favor. The delay has expired. The transfer has begun. Every seed, every prayer, every tear has been recorded. And now the vaults of abundance are opening. Prepare your heart. 3 Atlas is not passing by you. It is coming for you. Chosen one, what you are feeling right now is not confusion. It is confirmation. The restlessness that has been stirring inside of you isn't anxiety. It is acceleration. Something divine has entered your atmosphere, and your spirit knows it before your mind can explain it. Heaven is aligning with your name, and the cosmos is shifting to match your frequency. This is not a coincidence. It is a convergence. 3 Atlas, that great celestial messenger, isn't just drifting through space. It is responding to an eternal command, carrying with it a word from the Creator meant for this exact generation, this exact moment, and this exact person. You, the heavens, are not silent tonight. They are speaking to you through movement, light, and divine mathematics. What was once just an astronomical event has become a prophetic mirror of what is unfolding in your soul. Anointed one, this isn't about science, it is about synchronization. When God moves a star, he is marking a shift in his chosen ones, the same way the wise men followed a light to find the promise. This light in the sky is guiding you toward the manifestation of everything heaven promised you. You have been in preparation. You have walked through seasons that stripped you of illusions. You have endured tests that refined your spirit and shattered your pride. It wasn't punishment. It was positioning. I know what it feels like to wait for something you cannot yet describe. I have been there in the silence, in the uncertainty, when it felt like heaven was ignoring my prayers. But in that silence, God was writing a script I couldn't see yet. He was building capacity in me for the blessing he was about to release. And that is exactly where you are now, chosen. 1. Your capacity has reached fullness. The vault of heaven is opening because you have finally proven you can carry what others would have corrupted. That is why the pressure has been so intense. The weight you have felt wasn't a burden. It was a measure. Heaven was testing whether your faith could bear the glory it is about to release. And now, because you didn't quit, because you didn't curse the process, the divine transfer is being initiated. This is not just a spiritual awakening, it is a supernatural transaction. God is rewriting your reality in real time. Doors that refuse to open are about to swing wide, not because of who you know, but because of what you have endured. People will call it luck, but you will know it was legacy. You have been faithful over little. Now heaven is entrusting you with much. Every obstacle was a classroom. Every delay was a divine appointment. The places where you were denied were sacred detours meant to preserve your oil. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. Everything that looked wasted is being recalculated and restored with interest. The divine arithmetic of your life is shifting from subtraction to multiplication. Atlas is not just an asteroid, it is a signal. It is the trumpet of timing. It is heaven's way of saying the waiting room is closing, the unveiling is here. What has been hidden will now be honored. What has been delayed will now be delivered. The energy of creation itself is aligning with your next move, so breathe deeply. Let your spirit settle into this truth. Nothing is off track. You are standing exactly where heaven designed you to be. The convergence has begun. The light above you is the reflection of the power rising within you. And as 3 Atlas moves through the heavens, the same power that commands it is awakening your destiny to move with unstoppable force. Listen closely. Heaven never sends a sign without setting a sequence. 3 Atlas is not merely an object in the heavens. It is an instrument of divine calibration. The same force guiding that celestial body through space is now steering the hidden architecture of your destiny. You may not see the movement yet, but you can feel it in the tension of your spirit, in the strange clarity that appears between your thoughts, in the way old desires are losing their grip on you. That is divine engineering at work. Anointed one, every time you felt like you were losing control, heaven was recalibrating your orbit. God was shifting the gravitational field of your life so you would no longer revolve around fear, scarcity, or human validation. You were being prepared to revolve around purpose. You were being drawn back to your original frequency, the one He set in motion before the world even began. That is why so many things that once felt natural have become unbearable. You have outgrown them. Heaven is upgrading your coordinates. When 3 Atlas crosses the night sky, it is not a random display. It is a cosmic reminder that what moves above is a mirror of what is moving within. The entire universe is responding to your obedience. The moment you said yes, truly yes, to God's timing, something ignited in the unseen. Angels began to rearrange divine logistics. People who once resisted your calling are now being repositioned to assist it. Places that rejected you are being revisited under new favor. Even your enemies, unaware, are being used as catalysts to elevate you. I remember when God first began to recalibrate me. I lost friendships I thought were forever. Opportunities that seemed secure suddenly vanished. I cried out thinking I had done something wrong, but later I saw what He was doing. He was pulling me out of orbits too small for my destiny. He had to strip away the noise so I could finally hear the frequency of His instruction. And that is exactly what is happening in you. You are being fine-tuned, refined, and aligned, chosen one. This is not a season of endings. It is a season of repositioning. What feels like disconnection is actually divine connection forming in silence. You are not being left behind. You are being lifted higher. The pain you feel right now is the sound of the old foundation breaking under the weight of your new glory. It is heaven pouring fresh oil over your life, consecrating you for the next dimension, the same way 3 Atlas cuts through space unhindered. You will now move through barriers that once defined your limits. Financial walls, emotional weights, mental fog, all are dissolving because your energy signature has changed. The anointing on your life has expanded beyond the reach of old constraints. You have crossed the line between waiting and walking. You have stepped into prophetic movement. So don't resist the recalibration. Don't mourn what is leaving. What is being removed is what cannot breathe in your new atmosphere. You are not losing stability, you are gaining altitude. Heaven is refining your circle, narrowing your focus, amplifying your influence. Everything that remains is what is meant to multiply, chosen one. This is the stage of divine synchronization. The heavens are singing your name in frequencies human ears cannot perceive. The earth beneath your feet is resonating with purpose. Every part of creation is echoing the same truth. You are aligned, you are ready, and your rise is no longer optional. It is inevitable, chosen one. The time for subtle signs has passed. Heaven is now making its movement unmistakable. The same energy guiding 3 Atlas through the silent corridors of space is the very force unlocking what has been sealed inside you for years. You are not waiting for the stars to align, they already have. What is happening above is an echo of what is being completed within. Anointed one. Every light that glimmers across the heavens right now is a coded message. It declares that the vault of divine manifestation is open. The celestial order has confirmed your promotion. This is not a metaphor, it is a moment. The invisible script of your life is unfolding in real time, and every delay that once mocked you is now being rewritten as divine timing. You have been in a process that looked like silence but was sacred construction. Heaven was not ignoring you, it was insulating you. The pruning, the waiting, the unanswered prayers, they were never punishment. They were purification. God has been building something in secret that could only mature away from human applause. Now that the foundation is unshakable, the unveiling begins. I know this feeling. When I was hidden, I begged for visibility. I didn't understand that exposure too early could destroy what favor was trying to protect. But when heaven decides it is time, you will not have to knock on doors. Doors will open in sequence, almost as if they were waiting for your arrival. That is what is happening for you now. The same God who placed 3 Atlas in motion has declared it is time, chosen one. This alignment is not just spiritual, it is practical. Expect tangible shifts. Financial doors that were sealed will begin to unbolt. Conversations will turn in your favor. The same places that dismissed your name will now call it with honor. The atmosphere is bending around your obedience. What once required effort will now respond to ease. The current of favor is carrying you and resistance has lost its power. But remember, promotion in the spirit is not a crown of comfort. It is a mantle of responsibility. Heaven is trusting you with influence that carries weight. You will feel it in your discernment, in the gravity of your words, in how quickly your thoughts begin to manifest. That is why purity of intention is everything now. The same fire that purged you will preserve you, but only if you remain surrendered. Every celestial movement mirrors a spiritual truth. 3 Atlas bends the paths of lesser bodies as it moves through the heavens. And so will you. Your presence will shift rooms. People will not understand why they feel peace or conviction when you speak, but their spirits will recognize authority. That is the mark of divine commissioning. The light you carry is no longer hidden under the weight of delay. It is visible. It is undeniable. Even those who once doubted you will not be able to deny the evidence of God's hand on your life. The divine blueprint written in eternity is now activating in your reality. You are not approaching your breakthrough. You are standing inside it. So hold your posture of reverence. Keep your heart soft, your focus clear, and your gratitude loud. Heaven's timing has met your obedience and creation itself is responding. 3 Atlas is moving, and so are you, chosen one. There is a holy reversal underway. What once worked against you is about to work for you. The same heavens that seemed silent during your tears are now roaring your name through creation. The trajectory of 3 Atlas mirrors what is happening in your spirit. A massive redirection, a divine course correction that takes everything that was meant to destroy you and transforms it into the very wind that lifts you higher. Anointed one. This is not poetic symbolism, this is spiritual law. In God's kingdom, every setback becomes soil for the seed of restoration. Every no you endured was the necessary scaffolding for the yes that carries eternal weight. You may not have realized it, but while you were grieving the delay, heaven was gathering resources. While you were questioning the plan, angels were negotiating your release. The season of feeling overlooked is over. Heaven is bringing you to the forefront, not by popularity, but by purpose. When 3 Atlas passes through the heavens, it disrupts the patterns of lesser orbits. The same is happening with you. You are entering a timeline where you will no longer fit into the systems that once confined you. The gravitational pull of destiny has shifted, and your life is no longer revolving around survival. It is revolving around significance. I know what it is like to walk through that shift. When God reversed my path, everything familiar began to fall away. People, plans, even parts of myself I once thought were permanent. I fought it at first, mistaking divine promotion for personal loss. But when I finally let go, when I stopped trying to make old seasons fit new revelation, I saw the pattern. Everything that left made room for something immeasurably greater. That is the truth you are standing in now, chosen one. Heaven is sending confirmation after confirmation. You will hear your name in unexpected places. You will see doors swing open that logic said were sealed. You will watch the impossible unfold quietly, gracefully, undeniably. That is how God works when He is unveiling His chosen, not through noise, but through divine precision. Do not be surprised when favor finds you without your striving. You are magnetized by obedience now. Opportunities are locating your faith like light-seeking reflection. What took others years to accomplish will come to you in a fraction of the time because your process was sacredly extended. The delay was not denial. It was divine interest accumulating in your favor. Anointed 1:3. Atlas carries light that has traveled through eons of darkness to be seen at this precise moment. You are the human reflection of that truth. Every trial you survived carried fragments of light, and now they have converged into brilliance. Your glow is not cosmetic, it is cosmic. You are radiating proof that God redeems time, so stand firm. Don't question how quickly things shift. When heaven reverses, the current acceleration replaces effort. Miracles will no longer feel like exceptions. They will feel like rhythm. The wealth, wisdom, and visibility once withheld are being released in divine proportion to your endurance. Chosen one. This is your moment of reversal, where endings become entrances, where loss becomes legacy, and where the stars themselves bear witness to your resurrection. You have not missed your timing. Timing has finally found you. Chosen one, you have crossed the threshold. The atmosphere around you feels different because it is different. The heavens are no longer whispering your promise. They are performing it. The light of 3 Atlas that now streaks across the darkness is not just celestial beauty. It is confirmation. It signifies the arrival of overflow. What once trickled in small measures is about to pour without limit. This is the season where your spirit, your purpose, and your provision come into perfect alignment. Anointed one, you have lived through lack. You have known the ache of waiting for breakthrough while watching others rise before you. But heaven saw every moment. God was not denying you. He was defining you. The oil He poured into you during the hidden years wasn't wasted. It was preserved for this release, just as 3 Atlas carries light through the cold emptiness of space. You have carried hope through seasons where nothing seemed to grow. And now, just as light cannot be stopped, neither can your manifestation. I remember when I stepped into my own season of overflow. It didn't begin with money or applause. It began with awareness. I realized everything I had been praying for was already orbiting my obedience. Every act of surrender, every late-night prayer, every seed of faith, all of it had been accumulating in the unseen. Then, suddenly, Heaven released it all at once. What once felt like delay revealed itself as divine storage. That same release is coming to you, chosen one. Do not mistake this abundance as random fortune. It is divine reciprocity. You sowed in tears and now you will reap in joy. The universe itself is rearranging to honor your faithfulness. Unexpected opportunities will begin to multiply. Finances will flow from unfamiliar sources. Relationships will appear with supernatural timing. You will start recognizing divine fingerprints on every detail of your life. The same God who orchestrated the orbit of 3 Atlas is orchestrating your elevation. Su is not merely material, it is multidimensional. Emotional peace will flood where anxiety once ruled. Creative energy will return with clarity and direction. Spiritual gifts will sharpen. Your discernment will become a beacon for others. You will start speaking with authority, not from ego, but from experience. You have earned your crown through endurance. Now heaven will display it through influence, but with overflow comes stewardship. This wealth, spiritual and tangible, is not meant to inflate you, but to extend you. God is making you a vessel of divine circulation. You will be trusted with resources, not just to prosper, but to preserve others. Your story will become a roadmap for those still wandering in their wilderness. You will become the proof that faith, when tested, always multiplies its reward. The key is gratitude. Remain grounded in humility. Remember the silence that shaped you and the tears that trained you. Those memories are sacred. They are the weight that balances your wings. As blessings increase, stay low before God, for that is how you will keep ascending. Chosen one, the overflow is not coming. It is here. The evidence will be undeniable. Every area once marked by lack will overflow with grace. The cosmic announcement made by 3 Atlas is not a distant event. It is your heavenly receipt. What was promised is now paid in full. Chosen one, a new mantle has descended upon you. It is not just favor, it is authority. Heaven has signed your release into influence, and the realm of the Spirit now recognizes your voice as law. You have walked through fire and didn't burn. You have endured pruning and didn't wither. That is why you carry weight now. The process was your ordination. You didn't just survive, you were sanctified for power, anointed 1-3. Atlas is a sign that this power is not of human origin. It is divine propulsion, the force that moves you when logic says, stand still. You have been feeling it lately. The sudden surge of boldness, the ideas that arrive in dreams, the courage to speak truth, even when it isolates you. That is heaven's signal that your time of silence has expired. You are now being called to move as one who governs, not one who guesses. I remember when this mantle first brushed against my own life. It didn't arrive in a church or during a grand ceremony. It came in the quiet, in the space between surrender and exhaustion. I felt something ancient yet familiar settle over me, and I realized it was responsibility disguised as revelation. Power is never given for pleasure. It is given for purpose, and purpose always demands posture. That is the stage you are in now. Chosen one, the posture of divine command. The world may not fully understand you, but it will feel you. Your words will carry atmosphere. When you enter a room, discernment will go before you like a wind. People will be convicted, comforted, or clarified without you having to explain yourself. That is not arrogance. That is anointing. The light within you has matured beyond containment. You are no longer simply reflecting heaven, you are radiating it. Chosen one. Understand this. The mantle doesn't make you greater than others. It makes you more responsible for them. You are now a carrier of divine stability in unstable times. God will use your calm in crisis, your peace in chaos, your forgiveness in conflict. The very storms that once terrified you will now recognize your voice. You will command the same winds that once threatened to drown you. That is what dominion feels like. Not dominance, but harmony with divine order. Anointed 1-3 Atlas reflects the light of the sun, not its own. So do you. Every ounce of radiance you carry comes from the one who lit your soul. Stay tethered to the source, and you will never burn out. Disconnect and your brilliance will fade into burden. Guard your prayer life. Protect your silence. These are not rituals, they are your power grid. I know some days the weight feels heavy, the mantle presses on your shoulders like invisible armor. But remember, grace is tailored to your size. You were measured for this long before you could stand beneath it. What feels overwhelming today will feel natural tomorrow. You are being trained to walk in authority as easily as you once walked in anxiety. Chosen, one power without purity corrupts, but power with purpose creates. Let this be your decree. I carry what heaven trusts, move with that reverence, speak with that confidence. The universe itself is adjusting to accommodate your new frequency. You are not the same, and nothing around you will be either. Chosen one. Heaven never releases power without pairing it with responsibility. The same way, 3 Atlas travels with precision through the heavens. You are now called to walk with intention on the earth. Every gift carries gravity. Every blessing bears stewardship. This is not the season to move carelessly. This is the season to govern wisely. The light within you is potent now, and how you wield it will shape not only your future, but the lives of many who will follow your path. Anointed one. This mantle doesn't just elevate you, it entrusts you. Heaven didn't anoint you so you could shine. It anointed you so others could see through you. You are the reflection of divine order in a chaotic world. Your patience, your mercy, your integrity, they are sermons in motion. The people who once rejected you will soon watch you and wonder how you rose without vengeance. They will see that favor doesn't need to shout. It simply stands. There was a time when I mistook blessing for ownership. When doors opened, I thought they were mine to control. But God had to teach me what He gives. He guards, and what He guards, He expects you to govern. That lesson humbled me. I lost things I wasn't mature enough to manage. I learned that prosperity without purpose becomes poison. And chosen one, that is why God took His time with you, so that when the overflow came, it wouldn't drown you. Now, you are ready. The resources that once eluded you will come easily because heaven trusts your hands. You no longer chase opportunity. Opportunity chases you because it recognizes integrity. The divine economy operates on trust, and you have been approved. You passed tests others never saw. You sacrificed comfort for calling. You honored God privately when no audience was watching. That is why public favor is now inevitable. Anointed one, be mindful. This rise is not about status, but service. Heaven is elevating you to feed, not to flaunt. The influence you are stepping into is sacred currency. Every word you release will ripple into atmospheres you will never see. Speak with precision, create with compassion, lead with humility. Remember, 3. Atlas doesn't exist to outshine. It exists to align. You too are a vessel of alignment. Wherever your presence lands, heaven intends for balance to follow. You may feel unworthy. That is normal. Every chosen vessel does. Moses stuttered. Esther trembled. Gideon doubted. Yet all carried divine assignments that reshaped history. It is not perfection that qualifies you. It is obedience, and you have obeyed even when obedience cost you comfort. Heaven has documented your yes in places the world will never know. That is why doors are opening faster than explanations can form. Chosen one, the power now in your life is generational. It is not meant to end with you. You are carrying deliverance for bloodlines that never had language for their pain. You are breaking cycles that have lasted centuries. When you pray, ancient contracts dissolve. When you move, invisible chains fall. That is the weight and wonder of this calling. You are rewriting reality by simply being aligned, so walk softly but boldly. The same stars that witnessed your sorrow are now witnessing your stewardship. The world will soon see what heaven already knows, because the chosen one has become a custodian of divine balance. You were not just rescued, you were recruited, and the mission has only begun. I, chosen one, you have reached the moment heaven has been preparing you for since the beginning, the crossing point between prophecy and fulfillment. 3. Atlas was not sent to announce an ending, but to unveil an assignment. This isn't the closing of a chapter, it is the coronation of your purpose. The light that burns above you is a mirror of the fire that now burns within you. Every experience, every heartbreak, every silence, they have all led here. Anointed one, heaven has not just crowned you with favor, it has commissioned you with function. You are a living conduit between realms. The spiritual and the material are no longer separate in your life. You will speak, and doors will open. You will move, and provision will meet you mid-step. You will dream, and those dreams will carry weight in both worlds. This is what divine partnership feels like when heaven trusts you enough to act in its stead. I remember the night God whispered to me, "You are no longer waiting for the miracle, you have become one." At first I didn't understand. I thought miracles were events that happened to us, but I learned they are energies that happen through us. That is what you are now. Chosen one, a walk in manifestation of divine proof. People will encounter you and sense something ancient, something electric, something alive. It is not charisma, it is covenant. But covenant demands consistency. The same fire that promotes you will also purify you daily. Stay watchful, guard your peace like treasure. The enemy cannot steal your destiny, but he will try to distract your devotion. Keep your focus vertical. What God began in secret must be sustained in surrender. Remember 3. Atlas moves because it obeys the invisible pull of gravity. You must move because you obey the invisible pull of grace. Anointed one, you will start to notice patterns, repeated numbers, prophetic dreams, divine encounters in ordinary places. These aren't coincidences, they are coordinates. Heaven is marking your path in real time. Each sign is confirmation that you are still in alignment. The more you trust, the more reality bends to match your faith. What others call miracles will become your new normal. You have entered the frequency where creation responds to command. Speak with intention. Bless instead of complain. Decree instead of doubt. Every word you release now carries the voltage of your assignment. That is why silence was necessary before heaven had to calibrate your tongue to create, not react. You are not here to repeat the noise of the world. You are here to broadcast the sound of restoration. Chosen one. Never forget, this power isn't about ego or gain. It is about glory. God is expressing himself through your existence. You are his poetry in motion, his strategy in human form. The reason 3 Atlas appeared in your timeline is to confirm that heaven's agenda is officially active in you. The era of potential is over. The era of performance has begun. So rise. Move forward without hesitation. Carry the light boldly but humbly. Everything you touch from this moment will reveal divine fingerprints. The world will change. Not because you try harder, but because you finally remember who sent you. You are not just chosen, you are commissioned. And this commission is eternal, chosen one. This is the hour. Heaven wrote your name into the unfolding story of light. Everything you have endured, every silence you have survived, every delay that stretched your faith, it was all leading here. You are standing inside your Kairos moment, the divinely appointed intersection where promise meets performance. The heavens are not waiting, they are already moving. The transfer has begun. Anointed One, 3 Atlas was not sent to warn you of loss, but to awaken you to inheritance. The very energy that set it in motion is the same power now circulating through your destiny. You are no longer hoping for breakthrough. You are the breakthrough. The shift is real. The current of divine fulfillment is carrying you forward, and nothing can pull you back into what has already expired. So breathe, stand tall. Heaven is confirming your readiness. This is not the end of your waiting. It is the beginning of your reigning. Keep your heart steady, your worship pure, your expectation high. The God who governs galaxies has set his focus on your future, and the evidence of that favor will soon be visible to all. Chosen one. If this word stirred something in your spirit, seal it by declaring, "It is done," in the comments below. Stay connected, stay faithful, and stay aligned, because from this moment on, every step you take echoes with the rhythm of destiny fulfilled. The light has found you. Walk in it.